Council of Rivers State, the incoming governor and your deputy, Sula Fumara, and Professor Ngozi Mma Odo, other candidates that are here, Chairman, Ikwe Local Government Council, and members of your council, State Assembly members that are here, traditional rulers that have always joined us. Sorry, I didn't know that. Senator Adawari, my pepper, I hope he's there. And former Deputy National Chairman of our party, Dr. Sansam Jaja. Other leaders, members of State Executive Council, our beautiful women who gave us very good rendition, dancing steps, and the traditional wrestling contest. My dear brothers, Equality Panmaker, Equality Panmaker, and Maker, Elewan Asagri. Let me thank the people of Omagwa and Aluu for giving us the support to finish this road on time. Just like the Commission of Works said, this road was awarded last year. And like I've said, we'll continue to maintain our standard and the duration that we will award contract, and such a contract would have to be finished. Those of you who live in Choba, the University of Port Harcourt, you don't need to go that way now to start heading down to the airport. All you do is to take from Aluu, which is part of the University of Port Harcourt, and go to the airport if you are traveling. There's no road in Aluu today that we have not done. There's no road. Aluu is part of the university community, but before, you can't believe it. But to thank God, to the glory of God, we have turned Aluu to be a city of its own and linking Omagwa. By the time early next year, before the election comes, when we come back to commission the internal roads of Omagwa, I've told the contractor, you must work day and night to finish the internal roads, so that at the end of the day, development that has gone to Aluu will also be linked with Omagwa, who is also close to the Port Harcourt International Airport. So I thank you. And I thank the chairman of the council for showing loyalty to our cause from 2014 up to now. He was and is still the rallying point of our structures in this local government. Some people may abuse him. Nobody is perfect. But in times of commitment of what we're doing, the chairman of council is very, very committed. If you don't like him in your family affairs, it's your business. But for me, politically, it's one young man you can work with. And that was why I warned the paramount ruler, be careful. This was the young boy who came to me, cried to me, knelt down, that he should be recognized. I hear now you are those who can't even speak Omagwa language are the ones coming to tell you what to do. People who cannot even greet you in Korean language are the ones now coming to, I've told you to be careful, to be careful. You know, in politics, I didn't want to go to politics today, but I read newspaper today. And when I'm quiet, they don't allow me to be quiet. They are the ones looking for trouble, don't be so. If you look for trouble, I'll give you back trouble. So what most of you didn't know, that all these people who run away to Abuja, they have never worked with us. I led the team that kicked them out of office in 2007. Yes, I have no apologies to that. I've always not worked with them. In 2014, in spite of the fact that I was the one who fought for the structure of the party, most of them sabotaged me at the back to run for governor against me. When they saw that there was no hope, they now said, okay, that's what they can do. They have no choice but to come. So this time around, they put themselves together again to see that one of them will emerge as governor. We say, fa, 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 fa. Because I know their tricks. I know their modus operandi. I just kept quiet. At the appropriate time, we'll know who is who. So don't bother yourself flying from Abuja in the midnight, going back by 4 a.m. That will not solve the problem. Do you understand me? And let me warn that lawyer who says a lawyer from this community. Yanga, I dey sleep, he dey go wake me up. Omagwa, warn him. If he's a resident here, warn him. Because I don't know. It's people that will talk, not me. I'm not from Omagwa, but warn him. Now, I read this paper this morning where a former member of our party, one Prince Uche Secondus, said that no one man can impose presidential candidate on Rivers people. He's not a member of our party. His word expelled him from his party. The court affirmed it. He went to the Court of Appeal, he lost. He went to the Supreme Court, the matter is coming up October 23rd, 2023. I told him he will not be national chairman to conduct the convention. Did he conduct it? Was there a national convention? Until now, you're not a member of our party. And in any case, I know, I never said I was going to impose my candidate on Rivers people. Did I say so? I said I was going to tell Rivers people whom I'm going to support, whom I'm going to campaign for. Isn't that what I said? But see, you don't blame them. When you didn't finish secondary school, you will not understand the grammar. That I will tell Rivers people whom I want to support does not mean I say, Rivers people, I will impose a candidate on you. Do you understand me? The man who is saying this, he knows. Ask him, Mr. Abari's courage. He left in class 3. Ask him. You know, we are having this problem. This half education is a problem for us. And I've told them to leave me alone. But I do know that Rivers people will listen to somebody they trust. Rivers people will listen to somebody that can defend them. Is that not correct? Now take it this way. As a governor, I could as well do deal. We and the Imo State were in fact battling over oil wells since the creation of River State. It is under my time I challenged them. I went to the Supreme Court and we recovered those oil wells for the benefit of Rivers people. It was when I came, my people here from Calabria will know the process for Soku oil wells were paid to Bayelsa. I said no. But what the Supreme Court said, that the National Boundary Commission must correct the error they claim they committed, and now that they refused to, the court had nothing but to let Ramfak implement what was said in the Supreme Court. And that is why today we collect the proceeds from the Soku Oil Wells. As the governor of Rivers State, in this country, I challenge the federal government that the issue of VAT, that VAT collection has to reside with the state, because I felt that Rivers State was shortchanged by federal government collecting VAT. How many governors can do that? How many people can do that? The federal government, in under the Police Trust Act Fund, where they are deducting money from states to fund security. I said, look, I'm not against funding of security, but the police is under the purview of the federal government. Under the purview of federal government. And therefore, if there's any need to take our money, it must be by our consent, not by you on your own deducting money for the federation account. The federation account is shared by three tiers of government: the federal government, the state government, and the local government. When we share for the one of federal government use your own to do your own, carry out your own duties. If there's a need for me to support, I will come by my own volition, not you using force. I went to court, and we won in court, and the Federal High Court said, give back Rivers State government their money. I have, as a governor, protected and defended the interests of Rivers people, irrespective of where. It doesn't matter. We were here when one of our daughters was to be kidnapped by security agencies in the midnight. Precisely, Joy Nune. She's not my supporter. She has never supported me. She has never supported our party. But I came out to say, no, you cannot take our daughter. It's our citizen. I owe a duty to protect life and property. And I did it. That is what they call defending the interests of your state. That asked this former chairman of our party, former member, Prince Uche Secondus, asked him, when he was national chairman in 2018-19, when he came with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, when he was a presidential candidate, with Senator Bukola Saraki, asked him, when they asked me, what do I want? I said, it's not what I want. It's what Rivers State wants. Asked him, what did I say Rivers State want? I told him the state government would want the Attorney General of the Federation. The state government would want me to be in charge of the Ministry of Petroleum. I didn't say Wike will not be because I'm a governor, but I asked him what he did. He went back to Atiku Abubakar and told him that no, what he wants is oil block. These are the kind of people you see that will never defend the interests of the people. It's only their own personal interests. So Rivers State cannot listen to such persons. Ask him what happened when the military took over, when NRC, Ada George was the governor of this state. What happened at Oyabini Road? Why was he told to frog jump? Who flogged him? Colonel Akobundo retired, who of course was his organizing secretary. Flogged him. Why? He couldn't do the project of Oyabini Road. Asked him, from 1999, when Odili became governor, every project Dr. Odili gave to hand on it through him, asked him which one was commissioned. Ask him. You bring companies. The state government will pay money instead of you to allow the company to do the job. They collect the money. That is why it's difficult and why we have not been able to commission that underlying aspect of the road. Even before then, the old World Cultural Center and Transnational Cultural Center asked him, when did the government give the job? Why was it not done? Ask him. When Amechi came and the job was given back to him, what happened? Ask him. As I came back, go and see it. Before I removed it from them and get Jolosberger to redo the place, go and see how beautiful today World Cultural Center is, Conference Center is.
Carigo, yes sir, we get Carigo. Carigo, yes sir, we get Carigo.
So when you say you have no influence because you cannot defend the interests of Rivers people, all you are interested to, Atiku win so you can get oil block. That's all. Just like the one you forced to be senator in the River Southeast. Because he was not supposed to be senator. He was not supposed. It was Mandro Sabe that was supposed to be senator. An educated man at that level there. It was the same secondus. Of course, look at the education. This one was a cook. This one ran away from class. So they had to be together. That is how you see. I don't know why secondus will have the effrontery, who have the timidity to talk to somebody like me, who finished primary school, finished secondary school very well, who went to university very well, went for youth service, came back to university again, went to law school, called to bar.
I said, don't mind them, don't mind them.
You know, this thing cannot be like that again. No. It is over, it is over. I will talk to Rivers people. They believe in me. They know when I say something, I'm going to do it. Tell me any of them. I challenge them. Whether you're a former governor, whether you're a former minister, whether you're a former chairman, whether you're a former senator, tell me what you brought in your community, in your local government. If you show me, I resign as a governor. So it's not by I will do this. I have done it. Have I not done it? For almost 5 weeks, we have been commissioning and flagging up projects. If not that tomorrow is Christmas, and people are saying, let's have a break. From 30 again, 30 of this month, this December, and 31st, we'll still do something. Where have you seen that? You mentioned the states is going on now. Are you not proud? Are you not proud? I challenge them. It's not to come and talk on newspaper, social media. It will not help you. If you say you are the lawyer from Omagwa, you have influence, come and mobilize Omagwa for vote. Oblaya. 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 Oblaya nishim Omagwa. Oblaya kuwoka. Oblaya nishim Nandoni. Oblaya kuwoka. Ha kuwoka bu. Biabe may mobilize. Oblaya. Biabe may mobilize in Omagwa. If he didn't dare, he didn't dare.
I see the sweet us, he go to pay them. I see the pay them, he go to sweet us.
I'm going to Roma Precum, where I come from. Do you understand me? I'm going to mobilize them to vote where we want us to vote. No, so Let them, look, I will bring 98% of the votes. You understand me? Let them assure their own candidate that they will bring 5%. I will bring 98 in my community. Why? Because the community will say, look at it, what don't we have? From chairman of local government, he gave us this. As chief of staff, he gave us this. As minister, we had this. As governor, see what we're having. Who will come to my community to say, you are doing this, you are doing that? You know, I have told them to allow me to sleep. And they don't want me to sleep. Will they sleep? Will they sleep? They said, I sealed up Atuku's campaign office. That's why they are liars. They are chronic liars. Pathological liars. People that no single truth in their mouth. They think they want to turn the state to be violent. The state will never be violent. All I said, obey the law. Obey the law. Even though they have refused to obey the law, we didn't want to take the laws into our hand. We had to go to court to show them example. We went to court, and the court ordered that the place should be sealed up because it did not apply as provided under the law. If other parties applied, P2B came. P2B came. I gave him the Liberation Stadium. I provided vehicles. I provided security. And they paid. As they go and campaign. They have campaigned. Have they not left? Have they not left? If you want to campaign, apply to us. We will give you the biggest stadium. Do you understand me? Apply. Okay, if you don't have money to pay, I hereby say I will pay for you.
Yes, we get Pepe Debo. I said Pepe Debo.
But you say you will not obey the law. Who told you you will not obey the law? Who are you? You must obey the law. So, all these, they are saying all kinds of, you see them on newspaper who don't care about G5. No problem. But they would have every night, they don't allow G5 to sleep. You watch the governor of Akwa the other day, when he was talking to one of my colleagues, he said, please, we need you. All these riffraffs are the ones that said they don't need us. So, it's not to talk on paper, come out. If you know you are too strong, don't apply. Try it. Did you understand me? If you say you have the highest contact in Nigeria, do you understand me? That Chief of Army Staff is your own, Chief of Defense is your own, IG is your own, everybody, DGS is that. Bring everybody that you say you will not apply. Then you know that there's fire on the mountain. There's fire on the mountain. So, my people, I came here with happiness. It was when I read this story. What I wanted to say for Omagwa, I have forgotten everything. So the only prayer you pray for me, so I'll remember it and come back. You will pray that all these wicked people, all these scavengers, Holy Ghost, fire. So it is as simple as A, B, C, D. Come and talk. If you know you love Omagwa, come. If you know you love Ubima, come and talk. If you know you love Omarelu, come and talk. See our own talk. Project, not so. It's not our own project. I can tell you, I have gone to Omagwa. See the project. See the internal roads going on. So I will tell my people, vote for whom we want you to vote. Don't be so. I can go to a Gruta and do the internal road for you. Vote for so, don't be so. I've gone to Isobo. I did internal roads. He said, Bobo, vote for who you want to, not be so. I've been to Iba. From Iba to Isobo, I did the road. Vote for who you want us to vote. I've gone to Rumuchi. I did the road. I've gone to Isiodu. I did the road. I've gone to Chief House Road. I did the road. I've gone to Mbutawa. I did the road. Go to Abakere. I did the road. What will they tell them? What will they tell them? Somebody who said he was a former governor before, who was not. Ask him, 5 months, 6 months in office, what did he do? In my 6 months in office, see what I did in this state. 6 months. All of them, you do it. You use 6 months. You build one house in Abuja, you build in Port Harcourt, you build in Uganda. Is that to the benefit of the people? Is that to the benefit of... You know, one man said, why am I not going to make you younger? Tell me why I'm not going to make you younger. Is there any reason why I shouldn't do younger?
Why I not go make you 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 younger?
Go make you younger?
Why I not 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 go make you younger?
Here you see you they walk
Why
away.
I not go make you younger?
This jacket is given to Ishi for a reason. Do you understand me? When a child washes his hand well, he eats with elders. So he has washed his hand very, very well.
Abale na baria oh, Helena baria oh, iyo baria iyo baria. Abale na baria oh, Helena baria oh, iyo baria iyo baria. Iyo baria iyo baria iyo baria iyo baria.
So, Mr. Secondus, I have no problem with you being technical advisor to Atiku, but don't speak on behalf of the People Democratic Party, Rivers State, because you are not a member of our party. So let me invite our leaders to join us and commission this road to the glory of God. To the glory of God, today is the 24th of December, 2022. We are here at Omagwa to commission Omagwa Aluu Road, which of course will open economic activities of these people who are living around this area and to the entire state. And therefore, I pray that God is infinite mercy will allow this road to be used peacefully and for humanity. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Go ahead. Executed by our administration and commissioned today By my humble self, the governor